Waiting list down, tens of thousands more staff, social care reform, a long list of promises shared by both the Conservatives and Labour, with questions too over how to pay for them.
So there's a very clear offer there for people, a very clear choice for people at the election, and elections are about choices, which is tax cuts under the Conservatives or tax rises under Labour.
Today, the Nuffield Trust said manifesto commitments from both parties would make the next few years the tightest period of funding in NHS history. And as the Conservatives try to corner Labour on tax rises, a conspiracy of silence from both around the cost of a cap on how much you pay for your care.
The introduction of a social care cap, remember, was originally put through Parliament in 2014. It's been delayed ever since then. We didn't see any big pots of money for social care reform from Labour or the Conservatives this week, despite the fact that both have acknowledged that a really wide-ranging reform is called for.
As it stands in England, if you've got just over £23,000 in savings and assets, you're likely to pay all your own care fees. The Conservatives have pledged that from 2025, the amount you'll spend will be capped at £86,000. Labour have said they'll do the same. The Lib Dems have added to that free personal care, as is the case in Scotland. Conspicuously absent from all of their manifestos, though, full costings for major reforms, Labour not mentioning the cap at all.
I make no bones about the fact, of course, on social care, I would have wanted the manifesto to be more ambitious. But to get policies in the manifesto, you had to run the gauntlet of answering two fundamental questions. Can we keep this promise? Can the country afford this promise? And if the answer to either of those questions was no, it's not in the manifesto.
Theresa May's U-turn on social care contributions was a defining low of the campaign that cost her her majority.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
It's a thorny and expensive issue, one that's been delayed again and again.
They promise time after time, but it doesn't happen.
Once you get to a certain age in this country, nobody cares anymore.
Do you think people would be prepared to pay a little more if to fund social care in their taxes or through other...
Well, I think so, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying extra, you know. It's, in fact, I think when you get to my age, really, you shouldn't have to pay any more taxes, but unfortunately I have to.
Fiscal straitjacket or fig leaf, what the winning manifesto means in practice won't be known till far beyond July's election.